Hello, dreamers. Perla here, as always. Thank you for all your love and support. Thank you for liking, sharing, subscribing to the channel. If you haven't done so, go ahead and do so. We would love to have you. So, Scorpio, last but definitely not least, we have this energy of, for those of you that are new connections, new like talking stages and things like that, there's something here that's going to move fairly quickly. There is feelings and things like that that are going to be, you're going to catch very quickly with this person. I will suggest for you to slow down a little bit, just saying, especially for you, those of you that this is very, very new. Just be aware of it. There is a sense here of somebody trying to have their cake and eat it too. There's something here where somebody has, on the surface level, moved on with someone, but they're still pretty much attached to someone from the past, or are still attached to something from the past. So, if you're a Scorpio, let's put it this way, and you're saying, no, I'm done with somebody from the past. I've been with this person for like, my current partner for like 10 years or whatever. Okay, perfect. But you're still attached to something from your past. You may be attached to a certain behavior or a certain pattern that needs to be addressed or need to be let go of in order for your current relationship to work. Okay. That is what I'm picking up, is this energy of some type of attachment to something or someone from the past that is not letting you flourish within a current connection. Now, that person from the past may be a version of yourself that you are unwilling to let go of, that you are unwilling to integrate, that you are unwilling to allow to evolve. That is what I'm talking about, okay? Because we're talking here energetically on the energies that I'm picking up, okay? Okay. Let's go ahead and see. There's something here coming up. There's a standoff between two people. Ooh, this is getting interesting. I'm sorry. I'm going to be nosy right here, because I do have two Scorpios. I have twin girls. But there's a standoff here. I don't think that this is for them, because I did their reading already and I know what's coming in for them for this month anyways. And they read me, which is something that, you know what, we'll see how that goes. So my girls are 15 and they're starting to show an interest, right? Because I'm like, they know what I do, but I don't push them. And the other day they wanted a quick reading and I did a reading for them. And then I was like, oh, can you guys read me? And they read me and I was like, they're my daughters. They're my daughters. So maybe next year, maybe within the next few months, guys might be seeing them. Who knows? We're gonna see. But anyways, why is it that I'm being very interested with this standoff energy? Hold on, guys. I just had a phone call. It was missed though. Is my volume up? I'm sorry. I'm waiting for a very important phone call to schedule something, to schedule my next surgery. Anyways, this standoff energy is like there's gonna be a huge blow up or a huge confrontation between a couple. This is a couple that is either living together or is thinking about moving in together, but there's some type of secret that has come up, and both sides of the family are coming in to like defend their family member. So there's somebody here that is finding out like that somebody was cheating, or maybe somebody is like, there's something maybe like a phantom pregnancy. I don't know. For those of you that this standoff is coming in, this relationship is like about a year or so, maybe less. This is not something like, this hasn't been, this is not a long relationship. So you may be with this person, or may have been with this person for like a year or less, and there's some truth coming around some type of pregnancy or some type of like phantom pregnancy. Maybe somebody told you that they were expecting when they really weren't, and then they got pregnant because you stopped protecting yourself. I don't know. There's something here where someone is like, I'm going to take care of that child, but I don't want to be with you, type of energy over some type of truth that is coming out in that connection. For those of you that are in a committed relationship, those of you that I was talking in regards to that, that is like 5 years or longer in the making. You have been with this person for a long time. And again, it's more about like certain behaviors or certain patterns that need to be let go of or need to be addressed in order to allow a current connection to flourish. And those of you that are something new, there is something here about like needing to slow down a little with a new connection. Like those of you that are just starting to talk to somebody or just started talking to somebody within the last month. So for you guys, Scorpio, everything is revolving around love this week. Secret admirers coming through, or secret admirers being coming to light is what I'm picking up. There is a lot of exposure this week. A lot of things being brought up to the surface. A lot of things being exposed is what is coming up. And there is going to be some type of heartbreak or some type of reevaluating a connection for those of you the secrets are arising. Again, these secrets energy I'm picking up more for that relationship that is like less than a year old or about a year old. Anything else Feel this energy, please. All right. Anything else? Bleeding. Something with bleeding. Somebody may be having a... You catch some... Somebody's bleeding. Somebody's having a period. Somebody's on their cycle when they're not supposed to be. I don't know, guys. I don't know. And I say this to all of my men friends when and we had a recent experience with somebody very close to me, with my eldest actually, a couple of years ago, and he's young. He's gonna be 21, but a couple of years ago he had a little girlfriend that, you know, was telling him that she was expecting, and I kept telling him, I don't think so. I'm like, please keep protecting yourself and this and this and that, and I had to like double down on like, let's get you checked. And she was procrastinating, and because she wasn't pregnant, but she was trying to get pregnant by my son. And you know, I took a day and I went into like heavy meditation. I sat down with my spiritual team and I was like, we need to handle this situation like ASAP. And that was on a Friday. By Sunday they had broken up and she was out of the picture completely. And why is it that I'm sharing that? Because sometimes we have to remember the authority that we have over our lives, but also over those that we are that we have taken the role of guiding and protecting. So my children, when I say my children, it's because I carry them, right? They lived within me, I birthed them, etc. But they are still their own individual. But I still feel that spiritually I have some type of respect or some type of honoring that I have to do in order to guide them in the right way. So they fall under my spiritual protection. So when I ask my guides for anything in regards to my children, they follow through as if it was just specifically for me. And why am I saying that? Because for some of you, you're needing to ask your spiritual team for guidance, especially if somebody has been deceiving you in regards to like a pregnancy or something like that. Alrighty. So, and for those of you that are, she is not a Scorpio. She is a Pisces. Both my dogs are Pisces, okay? And she needs to come at some point in one of the readings and get in that crate, because she has a crate in my room, and be mad loud getting in. So she has blankets and stuff, and she moves it so she can make noise with her nails. She is an attention seeker, and she's just staring at me like, Mom, why are you talking about me? Love her. Anyways, she is there. But yeah, so for those of you that it's, you know, the other thing, like where spirit is like telling you like, hey, you need to let this version of you go, ask for your spiritual teams to help you. Ask your spiritual team how it is that you can overcome that energy, or how can you overcome that aspect of yourself that you've been holding on to for so long. Alrighty. All right, what is the closing message for Scorpio? What is the closing message for Scorpio? We have enter the garden of delight. So you're being invited to be able to let go of anything that was holding you back. Be able to let go of anything or anyone that was holding you hostage in any shape, way, or form, right? So if it's this version of yourself that you're unwilling to let go, like the minute that you let go of it, you're going to see how your current relationship is going to flourish. It's going to get better. If it is this relationship that, you know, that standoff where families are coming to defend their person, once you let go of that connection, you're going to see how things in your life work in your favor. Can you please? I'm pretty sure you guys can't hear it, but for me, it's like extremely loud, because when I'm in this space, everything is like 10 times louder. Anyways, there is this sense of, you know, asking yourself, like, am I really ready for the things that I have asked for? Am I really ready for a new chapter? And then allow spirit to reveal to you what it is that needs to be done, what it is that needs to be let go of in order for you to move into that chapter. And for those of you that this is a new connection, if you take it slow, if you don't rush through this new connection, this is something that can blossom into something beautiful. Well, guys, that is all that I have. Sending every single one of you love, strength, and blessing, guys. Take care. Love you all. Bye-bye.